Hello and welcome to Series 2 of Big Finish Fridays. Today we'll be starting with the first War Master story, being Beneath the Viscoid. So let's get right into it. We begin with a monologue by the War Master, speaking about the planet Gardeza and how it has no land on it, only a thick ocean known only as the Viscoid. We cut to the Daleks. They're pursuing Gardezan rebels through the Viscoid while missiles are shot at them. Apparently the rebels have located some kind of capsule that the Daleks want, so they open fire on them. We go to a woman called Neos, who asks a general named Glortz whether they have the capsule yet. She goes to the room holding it and calls upon a woman named Osen. They have a small argument about how they might have already lost, and need this capsule as it may be a chance of victory. Glortz enters from the Viscoid and gets Osen to scan it. They hear from inside a double heartbeat, meaning inside there may be a Time Lord. There seems to be some hope for the Gardezans. They open up the capsule and out comes an old man. They bring him on his feet and tell him where he is. Then he introduces himself as the Doctor. They take him on a tour of the city, and the Doctor, who's actually the Master, continues his lie deeper and deeper, saying he'll help them however he can. They get into a lift and take him down to a secret level of the city, asking him to keep his voice down when they arrive. It turns out they're inside of a tunnel that leads directly under the Dalek command ship, who are attempting to track the Master by his heartbeat. They take him to Osen's lab next, who's still a bit sceptical of the Master's reason for being there, but Neos gives her an order to show the Master something. An alien artifact they discovered when digging out their city. Then we cut to a flashback of the Master's TARDIS crashing, meaning that the artifact is a TARDIS. His TARDIS. The Master deduces that their plan is to destroy the Daleks by firing his TARDIS at the command ship right before it goes critical and explodes. A plan that might not just work, as it might not explode. They begin to talk about why they fight, and also about their families, something that completely bores the Master, so he pretends to be tired so he can get his own private room for an hour. Glortz is ordered to escort and protect the Master, and they leave. Still inside the room, Neos and Osen discuss whether the Master is genuine, something Neos wholeheartedly believes, but Osen still isn't convinced. We cut to Glortz and the Master, alone in the dormitory, and there's another flashback. The Master is running from the Daleks, scrounging some reserve power and trying to slingshot himself out of the situation, until he instead gets transmitted on board the Dalek ship. Instead of exterminating him, they attempt to bargain with him, and the flashback ends. Glortz enters the room and the Master pulls him closer, coercing him inside, asking him to stare deeply into his eyes. Then he begins to repeat his familiar mantra. I am the Master, and you will obey me. So that's the first half of the story. In this one it mainly focuses on introducing the War Master's character, since this is his first appearance. We get to see his mad personality and manipulation techniques, setting up his character for the rest of the series perfectly. Overall, it's a great start for the War Master, and I'm quite glad that Jacobi got a second chance as the character. Since he only appeared once on screen in Utopia as Professor Yana before regenerating into the Sims Master, it means that he didn't really get much time to shine, something that's quite saddening. Now, I've only listened to one of his series, but because of it, he's now my favourite Master. He adds such character to the role, and feels like an absolute madman while being so in control. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video as much as I did making it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my YouTube channel down below. I leave any links in the description and cannot wait for next week's part, so stay on the lookout. Thanks for watching.